Hey guys, today we're driving the new 2022 Volkswagen Jetta. We have a 6-speed manual car. We're just going to be taking this for a POV night drive. Actually, it's morning, but just enjoy the drive, put on some headphones. This is recorded in binaural audio. We did a full review on this a few days ago. Hopefully this will give you guys a slightly different perspective on what it's like to drive this car. You can set the interior ambient lighting to correspond with your drive modes. So Eco is going to be kind of this bluish green. Comfort will turn to orangish yellow. Normal will be white. And Sport probably looks the best with red. You can also set it to just be red all the time. That's probably what I would do if this were my car. A little bit greasy out this morning, not as much traction as our earlier drive in the dry, but we'll get through it. Tall gearing in this GLI. You can still have some fun with it though, and the harder you push it, the better it gets. In sport mode, this sharpens up quite a bit, and it's actually a pretty fun front-wheel drive car to hustle around. Suspension stiffens up, we have adaptive dampers. Engine gets really nice and responsive. Becomes a little bit louder in sport mode too. Even though there is quite a bit of rev hang at higher RPMs, you can still shift pretty quickly and not feel like you're dragging the clutch too much. Plenty of power here, quite a bit of torque from this 2-liter turbo. Ride quality is comfortable. We've got a few creaks and rattles in this interior, nothing new with any Volkswagen product that I've driven in the last 15 years. Cars like this just make for a great daily driver. The GLI, I think, is kind of one of the best all-round options in the market. It's quick, it's super fuel efficient. I found that this week this is a really fun package. Thoroughly enjoyed my time in it. The tall gearing is a little bit of a bummer compared to the GTI, but there's so much torque with this engine that it still works out to be a pretty fun car to drive and shift around. I actually find myself shifting into first gear every now and then. And this electronically controlled limited slip differential does a great job putting power down. amazing how much this car livens up when you push it, when you put it into sport mode. It kind of transforms the driving experience into this lazy Jetta, into something that I think deserves the GLI name. Sixth gear, 70 miles an hour, cruising at 2,300 RPM. Pretty low revs. Should get around 37, 38 mpg in this on the highway. We get wireless Apple CarPlay, which I found to be super useful this week. Works pretty well, pretty reliable. No issues with connectivity in my experience the last 5 or 6 days. Alright, back into sport mode here. One thing letting this GLI down just a little bit is the tire choice here. This is just a kind of a standard set of all-season tires, nothing special. If you got one of these, I would definitely upgrade to a set of performance summer tires. Another slight bummer is you do have a traction control off button, but it doesn't completely deactivate the system. You still get quite a bit of intervention. Feel it. It has torque vectoring by brake at the front end, and that works pretty well with a limited slip diff to put power down, get you turned in, get you rotated around corners. Touchscreen's a little bit buggy, a little bit laggy. It works eventually, as you can see. Alright, well, night turned into morning, but hopefully you guys got a decent idea of what this car is like to drive in the dark. Ambient lighting looks pretty good. You've got lighting down by your feet, around the dashboard and doors. Headlights are pretty good on this GLI too. Alright, that's going to be a wrap. Thanks for watching. Let me know if you guys have any questions in the comments. We'll see you in the next video.